everyone, welcome back to the English Marathon.
I'm Alex and I'm joined by Maya. Today is day 10 of our 500-day journey. Today we're talking about small talk.
Oh, Alex, small talk. The thing that makes some people feel like social superstars and makes others want to hide in the bathroom at a party.
It's true. It can be quite intimidating, especially in a second language. But we've hit day 10. We are officially out of the single digits and moving into the double digits. How are you feeling today, Maya?
I'm feeling electric, Alex. I had 3 cups of coffee and I'm ready to chat. But honestly, even for a native speaker, starting a conversation with a stranger can feel a bit awkward.
Exactly. And for our listeners, small talk isn't just about the weather. It's the gateway to deeper conversations, better networking, and making friends.
Right. If you can't get past the first 2 minutes of, hello, how are you? You'll never get to the deep stuff. So today we're going to help you master those first few minutes.
So, Maya, let's dive in. When you're at a professional event or maybe just waiting for a bus, what is your go-to strategy for starting a conversation?
I'm a big fan of the observation strategy. Instead of asking a generic question like, do you like this weather? I look for something specific to the situation. If we're at a conference, I'll say, that was a really intense presentation, wasn't it? Or, I love the catering here. Have you tried the mini sandwiches?
That's a great tip. It feels more natural because you're sharing a common experience. In my world, the world of structure, I like to use the F.O.R.D method.
F.O.R.D? Is that a car brand or are you being grammatical again?
It's an acronym to help you remember safe topics: family, occupation, recreation, and dreams.
I like that. Though maybe don't ask a stranger about their deepest dreams within the first 10 seconds. That might be a bit much.
Good point. For small talk, we usually stick to occupation, work, and recreation, hobbies. For example, so what keeps you busy during the week, instead of just, what is your job?
Oh, I love that phrasing. What keeps you busy? Sounds so much more friendly. It allows the other person to talk about their work or their passion projects.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about the B1 level struggle. Many intermediate learners feel they have the vocabulary to speak, but they worry about dead air, that silence when neither person knows what to say.
The awkward silence. It's the enemy. My trick for that is to ask open-ended questions. These are questions that can't be answered with a simple yes or no.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. Instead of asking, did you have a good weekend? Which usually gets a one-word answer like yes, try asking, what was the highlight of your weekend?
Highlight is a great word. It forces the speaker to pick one specific thing to describe. It gives you more hooks to keep the conversation going. If they say, the highlight was going to a new Italian restaurant, you can then ask about the food, the location, or their favorite pasta.
Exactly. It's like a game of catch. You throw the ball, and they have to catch it and throw it back. If you ask a yes-no question, you're basically dropping the ball at their feet.
Let's talk about cultural differences for a moment. In some cultures, asking about salary or age is fine. But in the English-speaking world, especially in the US or UK, those are big no-nos for small talk.
Oh, absolutely. Avoid money, politics, religion, or why aren't you married, unless you know the person very well. Keep it light, keep it breezy.
Breezy, I like that. Small talk is meant to be the appetizer, not the main course. It's the light snack before the real meal.
Well, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Alex, do you think people take small talk too seriously?
I do. People worry about being boring, but the truth is, most people are just happy that you took the initiative to speak first. It shows confidence.
And even if you make a tiny grammar mistake, who cares? The goal is connection, not perfection.
Well said, Maya. Now for our real-life scenario. Today we aren't just giving you tips. We're going to show you how to pivot from a dead-end conversation to a flowing one.
I love a good challenge. Let's set the scene. We are at a mutual friend's housewarming party. We don't know each other at all. I'm standing by the snack table, looking a bit lost, and you're going to try to break the ice.
Challenge accepted. Let's start with the bad version first, the one-word answer trap. Hi there, I'm Alex. Are you a friend of the host?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Did you come from far away?
No, just uptown.
Ah, is the food good?
It's okay.
Right. Well, enjoy the party.
Ouch. That was painful, Alex. I felt the awkwardness through the microphone.
It happens more often than you think. You asked yes/no questions, and I gave you yes/no answers. The conversation died in 30 seconds. Now, let's try the B1 Pro version using the strategies we discussed: observation, open-ended questions, and the highlight hook. Hi, I'm Alex. I couldn't help but notice you're brave enough to try that mystery green dip. Is it as spicy as it looks?
Honestly, it's got a kick. I'm Maya, by the way. I think it's some kind of spicy avocado mix, but I might need a gallon of water in a minute.
Nice to meet you, Maya. I'll keep a glass of water ready for you. So, how do you know Sarah? Did you guys go to university together?
Actually, no. We met at a hiking club last year. She's much faster than I am, but we both share a love for getting lost in the woods. How about you?
I've known her since we were kids. I'm the boring childhood friend who remembers her embarrassing stories. You mentioned hiking. What's been your favorite trail so far this season?
Oh, definitely the Eagles Peak Trail. The view at the top is incredible. Have you done much hiking around here?
I'm more of a walk in the park kind of guy, but you're making Eagles Peak sound tempting. What's the toughest part of that climb?
See? Much better. You used an observation, the green dip, to start, and then you used follow-up questions based on what I said about hiking.
Exactly. Notice how I didn't just say, "That's nice." I picked a keyword, hiking, and asked a specific question about it. That is the secret to a 30-minute conversation. You don't need 10,000 words. You just need to listen for the hooks.
And don't be afraid to share a little bit about yourself, too. When Alex mentioned he was the childhood friend, it gave me a chance to ask him about Sarah's past. It's a two-way street.
That brings us to our Day 10 challenge. We want you to step out of your comfort zone.
Here's your mission, should you choose to accept it. Sometime in the next 24 hours, start a small talk conversation with one person in English. It could be a colleague, a waiter, or even someone in an online forum.
Use the observation strategy. Don't ask a generic question. Comment on something you both see or experience. This coffee is surprisingly strong, isn't it? Or, I love the layout of this website.
And if you're feeling extra brave, try to use an open-ended question. Instead of, "How are you?" try, "How has your week been so far?" Then, come back to this episode and leave a comment telling us how it went. What did they say? How did you feel?
Remember, fluency isn't about knowing every word in the dictionary. It's about the courage to start. You've already finished 10 days of this marathon. That's a huge achievement.
You guys are doing amazing. Every day you show up, you're building a habit that will change your life.
That's all for today's session of the English Marathon. We hope this helped you get one step closer to fluency.
If you enjoyed this, please hit like and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel.
And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can join us every single day of this marathon. Stay consistent, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone. See you at day 11.